Bears, with Houston looking to make it 6 wins in their last 7 against Buffalo. Get ready for NFL action in Week 4 as the Texans take on the Bills next.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. The Texans ready to take over here on offense, and it's Deshaun Watson at the controls in his 5th season now in the NFL.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Watson now to throw. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. On 1st and 10, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. 7 yards the pickup there. 3 yards remain for second down. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd and 2, Watson on a heavy rush, and down he goes. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And as we break it down on next-gen stats, that entire play wound up taking just 2.4 seconds beginning to end. So they were on him in a hurry. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe it.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought that... This was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And now they'll throw with Allen out to his left. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. First down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Allen now on first down. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 24 yards. To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Bills have taken the early lead. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's Watson. And he finds Danny Amendola. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we? We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain.
Touchdown, Houston! Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return, Tremont Smith. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Brandon Cooks and the rest of the offensive crew trotting back into place out there. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be. I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, try to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game. That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Watson. They'll check this down to Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Watson. And that's complete to Cooks. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go, and let's see who's faster.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Watson on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. To throw is Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Golden Tate, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Allen to throw it. Out to the left, he's got his tight end, Knox. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing on first down is Allen, being chased out left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
From the 36, Allen eluding the pressure right. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gives them a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Again, Gordon on second and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have broken the tie. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. Now a first down throw, Watson. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This is caught. It's Cooks. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Texans. Hard to believe that arm strength was a knock on Deshaun Watson coming out of Clemson, but he showed what he's got there. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied here in the second quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Check, 41. I'm here all day. 41 Mike, 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. 41's the Mike.
Here's Allen on first and 10, escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
They're throwing it on first down, but no one was open, so he gets flushed out of the pocket, runs towards the sidelines, gets out of bounds with a good gain and a first down.
On first down, Allen forced out to his left. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. From the 41, Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole...
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vernon Butler able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Another try after the first down sack. Allen under pressure, and they got to him again. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Allen now looks to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Now it's Watson. He completes it to Tate. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
I know they don't like to hear it when they get to a certain age, but then you have to start to use your skills, your wiles, right? Your mind to beat guys to the football. And getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
He's got his man. This is Tate.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Watson looks to throw again. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd and 10, Watson, and he'll find Akins there, complete. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game, and the Texans have broken the tie.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. On the return, it's McKenzie. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Buffalo set to get the football back here. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
To throw, it's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. From midfield, here's Allen. Flush to his right. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Allen now on first down. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Allen to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
From the gun, it's Allen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen, got to have this one. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. All the way home for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 84 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th.
So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
And give him credit, he deserves it. But this is such a breakdown defensively, my goodness. From a pass rush perspective, you know that they got to be coming hard on 4th down trying to get to the quarterback. But from a coverage perspective, how do you not see that play developing? And it turns into a touchdown.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again is Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He's made plenty of plays throughout this game, pressing the ball downfield to the tune of 4 touchdown passes. Was shooting for a 5th there. That one came up incomplete.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. White now to return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills have broken the tie.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Watson and the Texans now down by 7, 1:11 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Here's Watson. Complete to Akins. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Connecting with Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2nd and 16. To throw, Watson. He's got Johnson. And he'll be brought down after a gain of about 9, and compounding things, it's now 3rd down as well. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Watson to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one good for 37 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for Buffalo, it took a few weeks.